Why did the city of Atlantis fall? So I've been reading this book. It's a really amazing book, very mysterious and code written, but it's very cool. It's called The Book of Secret Wisdom by Zinovia Dushkova. And very briefly, it talks about the city of Atlantis in there. And it briefly mentions why it fell. And what it said was the reason why it fell, it was this great city, lots of knowledge and understanding here on Earth. And it said that it fell, I believe it was here on Earth. I'm not 100%, but I believe it was here on Earth. And it said that it fell because the intellect of the people at the time outgrew the heart of the people. The intellect outgrew the heart. And it just hit me when I heard that. And I was like, you know what? That's kind of where we're at, in the human race right now on Earth, is the technology, the intellect, all that is growing at a rapid rate. And the next 10 to 15 years, it's going to grow exponentially even more than where it has been before, than maybe the last history of human Earth in the next 10 to 15 years. And what we want to do and what's going to happen is the heart of the human race is also going to grow and to grow and expand, because the reason they fell is their intellect grew and they didn't bring the heart up, so they used the intellect on themselves. So what we're going to do is raise the heart as well as the intellect so that the heart grows as well. And that's why we see so many people sort of awakening. You see the New Age movement awakening, the spiritual movement awakening. Everybody's, not everybody, but so many people are getting more into this. They see something more. They feel there's something more than just what they see with their five senses around them. And that's why it's important, I think, for people to follow that path, to break the molds of where they're at, the box that they've been put in by society or culture or parents or whatever, and follow their true path, their true heart. Because what happens is, as we follow that, we increase our spiritual understanding and our awareness with ourselves, and we increase our vibrational energy as well to a higher level. So as we do that, more people begin to do that too, because our energy we carry and the movements we have and the awakenings we have also create that around the world. You've heard maybe where people built things around the world at the exact same time without having any sort of physical contact, is because it lives in the thought energy. It lives in the energetic pattern. So as you make shifts, as you become more aware of yourself, as you become from a loving place, a higher place, other people around the world you may or may never see or talk to are also making those shifts. It's kind of like the law of attraction. So if you put a thought out into the sphere of something you want, when you take an action towards it, then whoever it is that's going to help you achieve what you want also is pushed to take an action. If you don't take an action, they may not take an action. But as you guys are each taking actions, you guys are sort of pushing toward each other, because you can come together and mutually create whatever it is that you both are intending to create. Or you may want to create, and this person will help you. So as you push, this person becomes more prepared in their realm. They get pushed to become more prepared. So it's like that, or the 100 monkey theory, where 100 monkeys, I believe, on the island of Madagascar figured out a way or started doing a certain attribute. Then monkeys on the continent of Africa started doing the same thing, even though no monkeys had ever seen each other or talked to each other. But it was through the thought consciousness, through the ether. So what's important and what we're going to do in this generation is increase the love vibration of the earth, love frequency of the earth, as more and more people become more aware of their spiritual selves, more awakened to who they are, and increase that so that the heart grows in alignment with the intellect, so that we use our heart as well as our intellect to create more peace in the world, more love in the world, more joy in the world, and really understand the world and the universe and understand ourselves a lot better. So to me, I've seen that, and it's like the most important thing. Like our jobs and all that, it's important, right? But it's like, if you're being called to do something, you're part of this greater ascension, this greater love, this greater movement of energy to shift the earth, shift and help the world move into this new place. So, listen to it, follow it. Don't deny it. And it's hard to do and it's hard to understand, but just keep learning and reading. You're being called towards something, so push it, because you have an important, just your presence, your state, your energetic being helps others. That's what, when Gandhi said, be the change you wish to be in the world, right? As you become loving, the world becomes loving. As you evolve, the world evolves. Not just through your projection, but through your energy and energetic pattern. Everything is energy. Science even knows this now. So as you increase your energy, people around you start to increase. People you don't see or will never see start to increase as well. So in the book, it says, knowledge without love is nothingness, essentially. So make sure we bring up the loving energy. Use the knowledge, the intellect coming from a loving place. And the more we do that as beings, love, the more we create more love, the more it's going to spread around, and we can enter this sort of new age, this new period of love, joy, peace, wisdom, enlightenment, and really understand who we are. And it's going to be the most beautiful, amazing time period. And this next 10 to 15 years is when we're going to transition all that. 2030, 2036, coming through those years, okay? So anyway, that's my thoughts. That's my perspective. Thank you so much for listening. If it helps you or resonates with you, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share it with your family and your friends and your loved ones, and I'll talk to you guys soon.